If you 1 minute.
You will help me because you are a witness. You were a witness to what happened last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Tag me.
okay,
Tag me in it.
okay. Just bear with us, please, for 1 moment. I want everybody to hear what has happened. To our beloved Sister Ruth, our leader, our guide, our angel, who has taught us so much. Yes, Sister Ruth has passed. And I'm going to tell you a story that what happened that has to deal with neglect. I have no other way to deliver this message to everybody except for through this live feed. Sister Ruth and I have never been out of contact. We texted and talked. We texted on a daily basis many times and spoke numerous times throughout the weeks and months and years that we known each other. She was in a facility called Brookdale Facility, Retirement Center for Senior Living. I watched the neglect over the years we've known her. And last night was a tragic incident that could have been avoided. I got a message from her last night. Our key words are help me. Our key words are help me. Sister Ruth and I had key words if she was ever in danger, and the key words were help me. And I want to try to post the picture of her reaching out. Last night, as Patricia Okumu and I were heading back into Austin, Texas, and my tears aren't for sadness, my tears are for anger. I don't know if I could post her help me message. But at 7:45 last night, she texted me, help me. At 7:45 last night, she texted me, help me. I immediately called her, and she said, I have been calling an emergency button that she has for assistance for 2 hours because her oxygen had run out. And I have Patricia Okumu here that was in the automobile. She was witness to the conversations that happened, numerous conversations that I had with Sister Ruth and with Brookdale medical people and staff. This is a pure case of neglect, breach of contract, failure to render aid. And I'm asking for help for Sister Ruth. Bastards. At 7:45, 7:47 last night, Sister Ruth reached out to me with our code words, "Help me." I immediately called her and she said that she was starving for oxygen, that her oxygen bottle and her oxygen had turned off. She had been asking for assistance from Brookdale Medical Center for 2 hours with no one answering her buzzer. I immediately called Brookdale facility in Utah, Salt Lake City. I got the main branch and they patched me in. All these conversations are recorded through Brookdale Living Retirement Center phone conversations. I immediately started telling Brookdale medical assistants to please get 911 and outsourced medical help for Sister Ruth in room 300, also known as Margaret Hartigan. That is her name. They refused to call 911 at my request. Over and over and over. They said they would send their own medical staff. I told them that was not enough, that we have known that they have been neglectful, and they have gone 2 hours without answering her medical alert call for help in her room 300 on the 3rd floor in Brookdale and Salt Lake City. They never called 911 to help Sister Ruth. After I talked to the medical staff, the lead staff member in charge, he completely neglected to call 911 for Sister Ruth for rendering aid. Sister Ruth has passed from neglect in the hands of a company called Brookdale Medical Retirement Senior Living Facility, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. I hate to be the one to deliver this message, but we now need help to continue Sister Ruth's struggle. She wanted us to tell the story of the neglect that she was receiving, and I was due. I didn't go. I went to El Paso instead. I should have been there. Our beloved Sister Ruth is passed. I will try to make it to Utah. I don't trust the medical facility and the staff. Her wishes are to be buried by her son, not be taken by the church. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They fucked with the wrong person. They fucked with the wrong family member. Expect me. The bastards. I'm coming.